All right, guys, welcome back. So it has been a while, but we are back.
Life happens. You gotta do what
Yeah.
you gotta take care of.
So
But we're here, and I don't know if some of you might, not all of you, but on our Instagram, which we link down below at the end of all our videos in the description anyways, I thought since we haven't been able to go to the parks to do a Q&A, so you guys can, if you guys wonder like who are these two people type of thing, Disney related and just about us in general.
Yeah.
He wasn't around, so he hasn't seen any of the questions, but we got quite a few in from everyone on Instagram, so we're gonna hop right into that.
Perfect.
What do you want to start with? Personal?
Sure. We'll knock this out.
Okay. How long have you guys been together?
Oof. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Almost 4 years. Be 4 years in June.
Time flies. Time really flies. How did you guys meet?
So we met on Facebook.
Facebook dating.
Exactly. Facebook dating.
You're not going to, are you going to
yeah.
tell them the story?
No.
Okay.
But
He says I stood him up, but that's not true.
no. We met on Facebook dating.
And things happened really fast after that.
Yeah.
Like we clicked after the
like
first
really
date,
quick. So
and we were already attached to each other after that point.
and then we made it official like a week after.
A week later, and like a week after that, we told each other that we loved each other.
So
Things happened so fast. It was wild. What do you guys do besides Disney stuff? Work?
yeah, pretty much. Work a lot.
What do you do for work?
Just
No, but like what do you work? Or like what company you work for? Or you know?
I don't want to say exactly what I do for work, but
I think a lot of people already know anyways. It's not that
That's
big
true.
of a deal. If you follow our Instagram,
Yeah.
you probably know the answer. If not, that's the reason to follow.
exactly. You want to know where exactly I work at? Follow our Instagram.
I'm gonna go do these. So you guys live with roommates. How do you know them? I can definitely take over this.
There you go.
question. So we live with Jay and Julia. Their brother and sister. I worked with Jay. I've known Jay for like 7-8 years, maybe even 9 years at this point. When I worked for Albertsons, so I was with them for almost a decade. So Jay and I became friends. I was a cashier. He was in Starbucks at the time. We became really close. We'd always hang out. And then I didn't really know Julia, like his sister, really until I moved in. So, but he moved in first to be closer to me. And so they let him be a roommate. And then I just moved in of October
23. Yeah, 23.
So, and then now that we're hanging around Julia more often, her and I are very close. So I've known Jay for like 7-8 years though. I've known him for a very long time.
Yeah.
So, and now we're all pretty close for the most part. Him and Jay are close. Julia and I are like super close. So, you know, at least it's with people that I know and I'm more comfortable. I'm not gonna move that far. I moved like right down the street anyways.
Yeah.
But you know, are we getting any more cooking with Julia videos? Yes, we're already planning our next one. It's another mystery one, and we already spun the wheel, so we already know we know what movie we're doing. We don't know what we're doing yet. Because for some reason, it's just hard to find recipes for certain things. So,
But we'll make sure we'll get more of those out for you guys.
I'm glad you guys are enjoying them though, if that's the case.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. Because that's what her and I do in the house a lot. Anyways, is we cook and bake a lot. Especially baking more than anything. Do you guys have any other game plans for your YouTube channel? I mean, we've talked about expanding out of Disney eventually when we get there.
So eventually,
like we've talked about Universal in the future.
yeah,
and like
going to like
Knott's.
Universal, Knott's.
Trip announcement coming soon for
Yes.
next year. We'll make a trip announcement video for that.
But yeah, we definitely want to start like expanding, you know, more than just Disney related stuff.
Basically, theme park related for sure.
Theme park.
That's something that we really
You know,
enjoy.
if you guys want to see like, you know, day in the life of us, you know, we definitely
I
can.
can tell you it's not going to be that interesting.
But I mean, you know, just let us know, you know, what you guys want to see. You you know.
Yeah, seriously, we read all you guys' comments, so
Oh yeah.
please feel free to comment down below. Okay, clearly someone follows us on Instagram. Tell us about your engagement story. Yes, by the way, just happened in October.
Yes.
By the way.
So I've had this planned for quite a while, actually.
Things have happened that got in the way.
Yeah,
It's completely
you know.
understandable. Family issues also.
Exactly. But we were supposed to go on a trip back in April of last year in 2024, right?
Yeah, 24.
Yeah, 24. We were supposed to go
To Walt Disney World.
to Walt Disney World, and I was supposed to do it then.
Because my best friend, her parents were going. It was going to be a whole reunion thing. I
Yeah.
haven't seen them in forever. Fell through because I lost my job at that point.
So we had to kind of postpone our trip. So then
We moved it to October.
we moved it to October, and where I did it was in Animal Kingdom in front of the Tree of Life. And somewhere along here I will post a photo of the engagement so you guys can be able to see it.
Yeah, we'll put it on the screen. I didn't want to take all the people out of it just recently.
Yeah.
So yeah, because he knows that Animal Kingdom is my favorite park.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't want to be one of another couple that does it in front of the castle. Although I really didn't care if it was Disney related or not, I would have been happy. But the first couple days, because we got there on a Saturday, he was acting weird. He's like, I don't feel good, my stomach's hurting.
Yeah.
Like, he would leave halfway through park days and sleep by myself. I'm like, okay, whatever, like, you're not feeling well. And then the day of, I felt like something might happen.
Yeah.
But I didn't realize it until we were in the front of the Tree of Life, and he's like fiddling with his pocket. I'm like, there's something in his pocket, and I'm almost like,
yeah.
I will say it's very awkward when there's a bunch of people staring at you and they don't know who you are, or you don't know who they are.
Yeah.
So we made it short and sweet. Really quickly. It's just awkward when there's a lot of people around. But he did it in my favorite park. At the icon of the park, the Tree of Life, which is beautiful if you guys have not seen. So Tree of Life is just, you know, it's right there in the name. So
yeah,
it was. Yeah, I did come in as a surprise, but soon, like right before it happened, I saw him fiddling with his pocket. I'm like, oh gosh.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is gonna be interesting. Well, cause like he was like pushing to take pictures for the Tree of Life, and we got some on the last trip. No, we're taking pictures for the Tree of Life. I was like, more? Okay. I'm like, now I know why you're pushing. And then he wasn't sick anymore after that.
Yeah, I wasn't sick anymore. I wasn't necessarily sick. I was just very, very nervous. Even though I already knew the answer.
Fair.
I knew the answer.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Yeah, that was it was a very interesting day. And then we kept it to ourselves for a few days before I went on.
Well, because after that we had the hurricane, you know, come by, you know.
Yeah, and then we actually sat like, you know, down by the pool and we were like following just like family members.
Yeah.
And then by like towards the end of our trip, that Friday is already on Epcot, I had the anniversary, like the celebrate buttons or whatever. And then that just kind of gave it away on Instagram at that point, but everyone kind of already knew at that point.
Yeah.
So we had our little happily ever after buttons.
Yeah.
But yeah, super short, super simple, super sweet. I mean, I was loving all things so much, and we'll get back into that because there's plenty of questions regarding Disney. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything else. But yeah, game plan. We do want to expand our YouTube eventually, go do other things besides Disney, but I think Disney will probably be the primary.
Yeah.
For sure, because we just love it so much. Not a question, but you should vlog wedding planning. Vanessa, which by the way is Alicia's cousin. Alicia's my best friend, that's her cousin. Just the thought of even planning a wedding is stressing me out. He has a lot of family members that have to be there.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, you know how many people there's gonna be? And so I don't know, I've toyed with the idea of just like getting eloped by ourselves and then having like a big get together afterwards. You know, I've been getting random ads for venues on Instagram and Facebook without even searching anything. It's like they're just trying to manifest it for me. it's just not happening for a while.
Yeah.
Gotta get some other things in order first, but it's even if I did, I'd hire a wedding planner to do it for me. I'm not. No, I don't have the patience for that. I don't think he would have the patience for it, or he'd just be like, I don't care. I trust your judgment and make me do it, because he does that comment like all the time.
I'll just sign off on it.
Yeah, you do. That's exactly what you say. You're like, whatever you do, I'll sign off on it. I was just like, really?
No, this will be the, some we'll decide together. And all.
It stresses me out.
Well, you don't have to think about it right now.
I know. I've been a part of a wedding before, and then my dad just got married, and watching that stressed me out. Even though nothing went wrong, it stressed me out watching them trying to scramble and get everything together. And watching his wife try to find the perfect wedding dress for like 5 or 6 months, and it took that long.
Yeah.
Just to find the dress. I'm like, I don't know if I've done that out. I don't know. It will be good, but that's just gonna be a lot of people to accommodate. And so I'm just taking like all these factors in my head of like, and then someone else asked, any plans for your wedding? I'm like, no. That answers that too out of the question. No, there is nothing that there's nothing in the works right now. And we toyed with ideas, like we've talked about things, but it doesn't mean that we're going with it. Roommates, go through Julia, I think that's pretty much it for the personal stuff, because we're just basic people. So, Disney talk though.
Okay.
Ugh. You really can't go wrong with Disney talk.
Yeah.
Let's be real here. I mean, I wear Disney clothes on my day off just because I can. What was it? Oh yeah, how long has Disney been in your life?
So for me, it was in my life before I met you, just not as
Prominent.
Where I'm at now.
Yeah. I remember when I pressured him into getting a pass.
Yeah. you did, but ever since
I'm not pressure. I just wanted him to, so we could spend time together. Pressure is not the right word. Let me take that back.
Anyway, beside the point. But ever since then, ever since we've been together, it's been, I guess.
I mean, let's see. We've been to Walt Disney World twice. I've been 3 times.
Yes.
Like, and then sometime in the future we're going back. So it's we want to go to like all the out of country parks one day. Like you're way more into it than you were.
Yes.
I mean, you already liked Star Wars and all that beforehand, but the Disney, like the actual Disney side of things, I am responsible for that. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Me, I grew up on Disney my whole life for the most part. Going to Disney not as much. I maybe went like a couple times. And apparently I went to Walt Disney World twice when I was like 6 or 7. I don't remember a thing.
Yeah.
According to my dad. I don't know if I still believe those stories or not. But Disney alone, my dad still has every Disney VHS in his garage right now.
That is true.
I grew up on Disney VHSs. I had an 8-foot long Pegasus, that stuffed Pegasus in my room growing up. I had like signed artwork of Pocahontas on my walls. Like, Disney movies were definitely my thing. I went to Disneyland here and there because I didn't always live in California, so I didn't get to go a lot. But I mean, I still went and I loved it. But when I got my first job is when my other friend Matt is like, you should get the pass so we can go. And so ever since I got my pass when I got my first job, I haven't been able to go back. So, and my first pass was like 2014. So I've had a pass since then. But Disney's always been somewhat prominent in my life. And then my dad's best friend, his dad used to work for Walt Disney back in the day. So there's also that connection too. So there's always, him and I, we can talk about Disney all day. So it's always been very prominent in my life. And so always will never ever change. So get a couple of do you guys like other theme parks? I'm a Universal girly.
Universal. I haven't been there.
I've been in forever.
It's been at least 2 years.
It's been at least
since I was there.
3 or 4 because Alicia still lived out here back then.
But we do need to go this year.
Yeah, I do love to. I used to go for my birthdays, but it was always in the middle of the summer and I would die. But yeah, I used to go. I used to have a pass for like 2 years at one point.
Yeah.
And like me and my best friends would go all the time. Knott's
Knott's will be good.
I'm not a big coaster. Okay, alright. I'm getting to be a bigger coaster person. Getting there. I'm conquering my fears slowly. But I love Knott's Boysenberry Festival and all that. So and their entertainment is prime in Knott's Berry Park. So, yeah, Universal though. I do want to go back.
We will definitely be going back
Passes
there.
are cheap there too.
Oh yeah.
Passes are so cheap at Universal. But yeah, I mean, other theme parks, I mean, that's all there really is around here. I don't think we really have any other choices. I mean, obviously Walt Disney World, but that's like Disney related, so that doesn't really count.
I mean, unless you count SeaWorld.
Okay, we need to redo that.
Yeah.
We went during refurb season, and so we couldn't go on anything. So we'll have to go back to SeaWorld, and we'll do an actual video on that one day, because I grew up down there. Someone asked, what are your favorite Disney princesses? I'm only asking because I know you like to collect princesses sometimes, like the big ones and stuff.
I don't even know which ones I have collected.
I know you're Snow White.
Snow White.
You like Snow White.
Snow White.
I think you have Jasmine.
Jasmine.
He has like we went to Company D. We were able to get in one day, and he got a bunch of princess fig pins.
Yeah.
I think you have an Ariel one, possibly a Belle. I don't know, but
I have so many fig pins I don't even remember which ones.
But I know you like Snow White. Remember you saying that. Me, old school like Disney Renaissance times, definitely Belle. She's my favorite like OG. And then you go into like the last like 10-15 years to be Tiana, and then Rapunzel, I think is where I'm at right now.
Okay.
But if no one follows me on Instagram, I am obsessed with Tiana. It's kind of an obsession.
That is true.
So yeah, it's a pretty big obsession. Not just her, but like the whole movie situation. And then the other one was favorite classic Disney movies.
It's a tough one.
I know, there's so many good ones. Beauty and the Beast, for sure. Always in my top.
Yeah, I would say that's definitely on the top.
I love The Little Mermaid. Not Ariel's Beginning, not Little Mermaid 2, just Little Mermaid 1. Just to preface that. I watched a lot of Hercules growing up. I'm still very much obsessed with Hercules.
Aladdin?
Aladdin's a good one.
Yeah.
You like
that's
Aladdin? I grew up on a lot of Pocahontas, but I don't watch it as much as I used to back when I was little, though. Lion King was another big obsession. I still like the Lion King. Not what they're doing with it now, but just in general. It's a whole nother topic. And then someone was asking about live action movies. I talked about this with Julia in one of our cooking videos, and she made a good point to say the Maleficent movies. And I was like, I forgot about those, and those are excellent movies. Beauty and the Beast, probably still my favorite live action.
That's probably one of the best they've done.
That one, and I actually thoroughly enjoyed Aladdin, even though it was a lot different. I actually liked it. So I think that's why I'm at Maleficent, Beauty and the Beast, and Aladdin. Still have not seen the Cinderella one yet. Don't come after me, please. But I heard that one's really good too. I just have not had a chance to watch it. Would you ever go on a Disney cruise? Yes.
Yes. Yes, we would.
But because there's so many out, and there's gonna be like by the end of like this year, there's gonna be like 13 total. I want to start on the original one and work my way up, because the new Treasure just came out.
Yeah.
Which I'm excited for the next one, because the next one is the Destiny. It's gonna be heroes versus villains.
Ooh.
And you can stay on the hero or villain side. And there's a Hercules show on board, so it was like, I'm excited for that. But yeah, I've never been on a cruise in general.
I think I've been on a cruise before.
I haven't, but if it's gonna be one, it might as well be a Disney cruise, because they look. I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos on it, and they just look like so much fun.
Yeah.
So, I love it. I think they're so much fun. Disneyland or DCA? Preface Disney California Adventure is DCA. That's just how we say it out here. I still find myself spending more time in Disneyland. But I like the DCA, and it's starting to grow on me a little bit more now.
I would say DCA.
You a DCA person?
I would say DCA.
Right?
I had to think about it for a bit, but I would say DCA. And it's mainly because Marvel's on its head.
You like the Avengers Campus?
I like the Avengers Campus. I can't wait for them to put the new rides there.
I think once everything gets done, I think I'll like it more over there. Because if you guys haven't watched my Disneyland update video that I did, there's a lot of new things coming just to the California Adventure side for whatever reason. I mean, we did get Tiana's on the Disneyland side, but I don't know. It's just something about Disneyland will always be my favorite park as far as, you know, here on the West Coast.
Yeah.
It's just nostalgia and so much memories. And I just think about Walt a lot. And like what he would think now. And I was like walking in his footsteps. So once his animatronic comes, which you can also see in the update video that I talked about, I will probably cry seeing him come to life. So Disneyland, I think, will always be my home park. And then someone asked your favorite rides in each park.
Okay, so rides in each park. Just in Disneyland and DCA, or?
Yeah, we're starting there. We'll go to the East Coast later.
Okay. I would say I do like Space Mountain.
Yeah, Space Mountain is better than the one in Walt Disney World.
Yeah. So Space Mountain for sure.
I agree. And Big Thunder. Those are my two favorite in that park. I think that you're a Space Mountain and Matterhorn person. That's your jam, huh? They know him too well. Yeah, he loves his Matterhorn. I love it. It's just not my top tier.
Yep, I always love going to see the chiropractor. Now, as far as on the DCA side,
Incredicoaster and Cars.
Cars, I would say it's between Cars and Incredicoaster. I would lean more towards the Cars side.
I was gonna say mine's flipped because I'm more of a coaster kind of girl. Incredicoaster is just so good. I love it so much. And that was the first loop I ever went on. Actually, no, that's a lie. My first loop I went on was actually in Walt Disney World in 2021. And I didn't know that there was one in there because it was in the dark. So, but Incredicoaster was a good time. I love that one. I used to hate it. I never went on the original version. What was it? California Screamin'? Because I was always scared to go on it. But ever since the Wreath Airways fell. So, I love. Have you ever? And then someone also asked, have you ever stayed on Disneyland property? No. Like Disneyland hotels.
No.
Oh.
I haven't.
Paris Pier, not Pixar Pier. Grand Cal, Disneyland Hotel.
I want to.
I want to stay at the Grand Cal.
You'll stay at the Grand Cal?
I love that resort. Well, we spend so much time in there.
We do.
Even just when we go to the park, we like to hang out in there.
One of these days.
Good. I know. Well, that'll be in future videos eventually, but
yeah.
No, I never stayed on property, and I've always wanted to though. How is it that I've done that on the East Coast, but not here on the West Coast?
Maybe because we're right down the street, basically, from the park.
Yeah, I mean, we're only like 30 minutes away.
Yeah.
So I know, but who would have thought?
Yeah.
That would be the reverse psychology on that. And then other places are recommended places to eat in Disneyland. Well, if you're in Disneyland and you want something quick and easy, I recommend Jolly Holiday.
Jolly Holiday's good.
We love they have the best grilled cheese and tomato soup you could ever have. And also their macaroni, all their desserts there are top tier. Trying to think of everything. Docking Bay 7, if you're okay with spending a little bit of money, Docking Bay 7 and Dock 2 in Star Wars Land. I know you've never been there, but they have really good food. Or just get around to a wrap and be happy with your life. That's my Disneyland picks. You agree?
Yeah.
I think those are your best options. I can't. And believe it or not, I still haven't eaten at every place in Disneyland yet. And I know that's sad to say, but it's a true fact.
You know what? That's a video idea.
Oh, yeah. No,
Yeah.
I wanted to go to Plaza Inn. There's so many things I haven't done yet. And I'm a true Disneyland fan, so. What else? Oh, DCA.
DCA.
It's hard. I feel like there isn't too much to eat in DCA. Like, if you want to be lazy, you can go to the Cozy Cone Motel. That's just being really lazy. We have to go to our, this could sound really weird, but we actually are going to our award winners.
That place is good.
We've actually had some really good hot dogs.
That place is really good.
For their hot dogs and their french fries are so good.
Oh.
We do like award winners. And then I also like the Boardwalk pizza and pasta. Where you can get like on the pier where you can get like your pizza, your pasta, stuff like that. But they don't really have a lot of that. Oh, okay. Cannot discard the place that is hard to get into, which is Lamplight.
Yeah.
If you can get a reservation to get into the Lamplight, do it. Those potato skins are like the best thing I've ever had. But that's kind of that books up really fast.
It really does.
And then the other one was, how do you feel about character dining? We like it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we're such children.
I mean, we've done, how many character dinings have we done?
Well, we've done storytellers at the Grand Californian a few times.
I think, what, like, 3?
2 or 3 times. We love storytellers. I've done the one that I've done Goofy's Kitchen in Disneyland Resort.
I haven't done that one yet.
Hotel. It's inside the Disneyland Hotel. That was fun, but if I prefer either one, I prefer storytellers.
Okay.
But we'll get you to Goofy just because you haven't done it.
And then we did 2 of them
in Walt Disney World.
We did
Chef Mickey's
Chef Mickey
at the Contemporary Resort.
Mm-hmm.
Not on our last trip, but the trip before. And then last year we did the Crystal Palace on Main Street and then the Magic Kingdom. It was Winnie the Pooh, Tigger, Piglet, and Eeyore, which we didn't really get to see them that long.
Nope, but then right when we were leaving, that's when they started to come to our side.
Yeah, when Pooh and Tigger came to our side.
Yeah.
So that was the food they were. That was probably the best buffet we had though.
Oh, it was so good.
Crystal Palace has really good buffet food, but the characters were a little lackluster. It was kind of sad because I was looking forward to dining with Winnie the Pooh and friends.
Yeah.
So, no, but we love character dining. It's fun.
Yeah.
We have like autograph books. Like, we're such children. I love to meet characters. Like, it's, you know, it's great. You know, I love it so much. It's just fun. I don't know. I know it's such a crazy thing, but are you planning on doing any of the Disneyland After Dark events this year? So last year we did Disney Channel night.
Okay.
Right? We had fun with that.
We did.
I don't know if they've even gone on sale for this year.
But when they do, we'll probably go on at least 1 or 2 of them.
Okay,
After
well,
Dark?
one of them... Oh, I'm not supposed to say anything. Never mind. Julie will kill me if I say anything. We are thinking about... Julie wants to go back to Oogie Boogie.
Okay.
If you're down. She says she'd get tickets again. We went to Oogie Boogie, and so it was Julie's first time and his first time to Oogie Boogie last year. And she was Ursula. We were Peter Pan and Tinkerbell. How did you feel about Oogie Boogie?
It was good, actually.
You had fun?
I loved it.
Yeah. I've been a couple times, but I really liked this one for the additions of the characters that they had. I thought they did a great job. So, Oogie Boogie, if you've never been, do it. I wish they'd be back the Not So Scary on the Disneyland side, because they never did that here. But I don't think it's ever happened. I really want to go to 90s nights.
90s?
Yeah. Because I heard it was like one of the biggest they've ever had when they had it last year or the year before. And then obviously there's the one that you really want to go to. Star Wars night.
I know. I know.
But we did Disney Channel night, and honestly, I think we got our money's worth out of that one because we did everything before the event even closed.
For which one?
For our Disney Channel night.
Oh yeah.
We left early because we did everything. Well, almost everything. Like, they did a really good job on Disney Channel night. But I know sometimes those events are hit and miss. So I don't know if Disneyland is great though. But that one's not offered this year. So, but there's Pride Night, Star Wars Night, Sweethearts Night for Valentine's Day. Oh, you like you? I think that's it.
I'm trying to go on at least like 2 of those.
Oh, I don't know if tickets have gone on sale because they're.
No, when they do.
Oh, because Sweethearts Night's already starting, so I might have missed the ball or something like that. I don't know. More research,
Yeah.
But we would love to.
Yeah.
I love after dark events because who doesn't want to party all night at Disneyland with like hardly any people around. I'm trying to make sure, and this is where I think it's very good. Oh, entertainment in the Disney parks. Like as far as like Disneyland entertainment, I feel like there really isn't much that goes on at Disneyland entertainment wise. I mean, obviously you have Fantasmic, which I have not seen since there's no dragon, and I don't want to see it if there's no dragon.
Yeah.
It's just not the same. World of Color. We do like World of Color.
We do.
And there is a new one coming for the 70th anniversary of Disneyland, starting in a few months here, which is going to be some crazy coverage. A lot's going on.
We will definitely be there.
They're bringing back my favorite parade, Paint the Night.
I'm excited for that.
We were in Walt Disney World when they announced that on Instagram, and I died. It's like the upscale version of the Main Street Elliptical Parade. It's so good. I can't wait for him to see it. I think that's really it. There's not much fireworks, but they only do the fireworks part on the weekends. No, it's not much entertainment, but if I had to choose one right now, it'd be World of Color. I think that's the best.
As of right now.
Yeah, and then someone else was asking what's like your favorite spots to like hide in Disneyland to get away from people. The Grand Californian.
That's one of them. Because you can always go like on the third.
Yeah, so
third
if you
story.
go, if we do a day over there, we'll show you guys. Because if you're in California Adventure, you can enter the Grand Cal from the park, or you can just enter it through downtown Disney. If you go up like 3 floors from the lobby, they have rocking chairs and like couches, and we just like to hang out there.
Yeah.
Just act like we're staying there, even though we're not.
Pretty much.
So that's always a great place to hide. The cinema on Main Street is always nice. If you want like a dark room and want to relax and watch like old like black and white cartoons.
I do like that area.
Of the cinema.
Yep.
And then in DCA, we know where the best place to go is. The animation building.
Yes. I want to go back there. The animation building.
Yeah, we will. I love it. It's just it's huge. Even though there's a lot of people, it doesn't feel like it's that packed.
Yeah.
So just an FYI on that, because that is always a good time. And then moving into probably the Walt Disney World side of things, because who doesn't? We can't say who doesn't love Walt Disney World. Not everyone has been.
Yeah.
I've been 3 times. He's been twice, and both have been with me.
Mm-hmm.
And pretty soon that will be a 3rd time and a 4th time for me.
Yeah.
So, Walt Disney World is definitely an experience. And someone asked, how do you navigate that? Because it seems like it would just be so hectic.
I mean,
I feel like you just have to really just do your research on it.
And just constantly be using the app to check times and all that. And
yeah, but like as far as like knowing where to stay, what to do, how things work, transportation and all that.
True.
Especially when you have kids, it's not as hard as you think it is.
Because there's transportation everywhere.
There is. You have
like,
buses, Skyliners, monorails, boats. You have everything you need.
Like the last 2 times we were there, we never rented a car or anything. When we got to the airport, we took Mears Connect directly to the resort.
Yes.
And then after that, when we go to the park, there's buses right outside of the resort with wait times on when the bus will arrive, saying
next one's in like 20 minutes or 30 minutes or whatever it is.
There's 2 buses that take you to the park. It depends on where you're staying. We stayed at Pop Century, and there's 2 buses that would take you to the park. It's either the bus to go to Magic Kingdom, and the other one is to Animal Kingdom. The other ways to get to the other parks is through the Skyliner.
Yes, and that's what we like. We love the Skyliner access. I'm sure if any of you guys watched our Instagram stories from this last trip, the Skyliner is a great point of access for sure.
It is.
But it's just like, you know, especially if you have kids, you don't plan on leaving property. You can book the Near Connect shuttle, which goes from the MCO airport, and there's multiple shuttles going to different resorts.
Yeah.
Each shuttle handles about 3 to 4 resorts per shuttle. So like ours has like Art of Animation, Caribbean Beach, Pop Century, all on one bus, and they make stops. And that's like 36 round trip per person per adult.
Which isn't bad.
No, for round trips, you get there on the way there and picked up at your resort to go back to the airport. So which is a great deal because it's Disney shuttle, doesn't go anywhere else. You won't get lost. They direct you to the right shuttle. You get dropped off and picked up, no problem.
Yeah.
So easy. And if you're worried about money or anything like that, honestly, there's different tiers of resorts. There's value, which Pop Century, we stayed at the last 2 times. That's value. You get, and for being a cheap resort, you still get a lot of.
You get a lot of. Like.
You have everything that like a deluxe or moderate resort has.
Like we had no problems with it.
And honestly, if you have kiddos, I think the value resorts are more friendly.
Yeah.
For sure. Because those ones have the more theming for kids. Like Art of Animation is considered value resort. Pop Century, like that's considered all the all-star hotels. Like, and then you have the moderate, which is like the middle price, and then you have the deluxe, which is the top high tier. And then also staying on property, you get the 30 minutes early entry into the park before other guests.
Which is really good.
Yes. So
we took advantage of that.
Honestly, and then if you have any questions, we use a travel agent. We have the last couple times. If we had any questions, she was right on it. Her name's Kelly. She's been amazing. If you guys want to know who she is, I can tag her down below in the description for you guys. If you guys want like a quote for like next year or whatever. And she booked our shuttle. She booked our tickets, our reservations, our just everything we need. The only thing that we had to take care of was the flight. Like, she books everything, and if there's any reservations you want and the day that they drop, she'll be sure she'll do it for you. Like, look into a travel agent. It's a great option.
Definitely came in handy.
It's great. And honestly, like I said, if you don't plan on leaving property, you do not need a car. I know it sounds crazy if you have kids, but you don't need a car.
Yeah.
There's no need. Now, if we go and want to do like Universal and Disney all in one trip, then we would need a car.
We would need a car.
But for now, you don't need a car. It's great. It's really not as overwhelming as it seems. And whenever we go back, we will make sure to cover all that for you guys.
Oh yeah.
So you guys can understand that, because that's also a big situation. So, and then next was how would you rate all 4 parks, starting at the bottom?
I would say bottom one would be Magic Kingdom.
I'm right there, just because it feels so much like home at Disneyland. It's they have way more space and way more rides, but it's just pretty much the same, but just a little bit different.
And then Hollywood.
I think we're on the same wavelength right now.
And then it would go Animal.
Okay, that's where we.
And then it would go Epcot. And the only reason why is because on our last trip, I really started to enjoy Epcot a lot more.
Yeah, for sure. I think for me, as much as I love Epcot, I'm still learning to love it.
Yeah.
To the point where it's like not my absolute favorite still,
Yeah.
except for only one reason. And there's a question about that, and it's gonna get you fired up here in a minute. I can't believe someone freaking said that. But Animal Kingdom will always have a special place in my heart, and now it's also where I got engaged, so it's even more special to me. And then go somewhere where you can, like, it's like half theme park, half zoo. But if you are planning on going in the next couple years, you don't need to do Animal Kingdom twice because there can be a lot of construction happening.
Yeah.
Between a lot of new things coming in Animal Kingdom. So, but it will always be my favorite part. But Epcot, when I first went to Walt Disney World, it was at the bottom of my list.
Yeah.
Way, way back when. And now it's like my number 2 spot. I love it so much. So, speaking of Epcot.
Oh no.
Everyone knows our obsession with Guardians of the Galaxy, Cosmic Rewind, best ride on property. And, okay, I will admit, we talk about it way too much. We do have a problem.
Yeah.
No one talks about a ride as much as we talk about Cosmic Rewind. And someone had the audacity to ask, why do you guys like Cosmic Rewind so much? Is it really worth the hype?
Yes.
I don't know how to give you correct answer or how to explain this ride to you. You just need to go on.
Yeah. It's like,
there's just nothing like it.
Like I wasn't a fan of roller coasters and all that when our last trip and all that. I started to get more used to roller coasters now, but that was the one ride I was like, yes, I'm excited to go on. And she was nervous because she couldn't see any videos on it because it's dark.
Yeah,
in
it's
there.
Here, think about like a Space Mountain track.
Yeah.
With a Haunted Mansion vehicle.
Yeah.
It's an omni-mood, so your vehicle turns in different directions, 360. You're not spinning. You just swap different ways.
Yeah.
Okay, that's basically what it is. That's all. That's all I can say. It's just
because in the beginning, you launch back, going
called Cosmic Rewind, so you go backwards first.
You go backwards,
and then you swing, and all of a sudden you're facing forwards. And you go backwards, and sideways. And you get different songs. There's 5 different songs you can get. We got 4 out of the 5. We need 1 more.
Was it 6?
Oh yeah, 6.
6 songs. We got 5.
We have 5 out of the 6. We need 1 more song. But it's okay. I know it's a ridiculous obsession.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry for talking about it so much. But on YouTube, you're gonna hate us in the future because that's all we're gonna talk about.
We'll definitely have to slow down on talking about that. We have a problem.
Should that be our 2-year resolution?
To not talk about Cosmic Rewind so much.
That's our resolutions this year, folks. Priorities.
Yeah.
And then someone was asking, what is there, if we were to ever stay on property, I mean, there's no other way but to stay on property, obviously. But what is, your dream resort to stay at? This is probably coming from someone who knows. Who knows this stuff, because there is over 20 resorts on Disney World property, mind you. I've only stayed at Pop Century.
Well, if I could stay at any of the resorts,
I think I might know what you're gonna say.
I would say the Grand Floridian.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say the Boardwalk.
No.
So you just want to be fancy?
Yes. If I could stay at any resort, that's where I would stay.
Yeah. Literally, the Grand Floridian is the creme de la creme, the fanciest hotel ever. We were supposed to go there on our last trip, but I canceled our pedicure plans because I was too tired after traveling. Yeah, I want to stay at Shocker Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge Resort. I want to wake up to animals in my backyard.
Yeah.
They have live animals in the middle of the whole resort, giraffes and stuff that can come, I don't know. I just love it. That one and probably the Boardwalk.
Yeah.
Those are my 2. I love that area so much. Oh, favorite ride in each park. That's what
favorite ride in each park.
Well, Cosmic Rewind, Epcot.
There we go.
Get it out of the way.
Hollywood, I would say Slinky.
I can't believe I'm gonna say this, but I'm so proud of myself. I'm gonna say Rock and Roller Coaster.
I had a feeling you were gonna say that.
I never thought I'd say it in my whole entire life, and now it's my favorite thing. And then Slinky. I do love Slinky. I may look like a kid's ride, but that can get some traction. Don't let that fool you. That's Slinky.
Animal. I mean, kind of a dead giveaway.
Expedition Everest.
Exactly.
I'm tied for Expedition Everest and Flight of Passage. I can't. They're both so equal in different ways.
Yeah.
There's nothing better. I would say dinosaur, but that's leaving, so I'm not even gonna say that anymore.
And then
Where are we?
Magic.
Magic.
Honestly, I would say the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train.
I just wish it was longer.
Yeah.
And then I can see you guys saying, why not
Either
say...
that or Tron.
Oh.
Either that or Tron.
I was gonna say, why aren't you saying Tron? Tron was
short.
It's underwhelming. It's not what I thought it would be.
Yeah.
For me,
it's a very short ride.
I do like Mine Train, and I like their version of Haunted Mansion. There you go. Haunted Mansion is probably their version of Haunted Mansion. So good and different. There's like similarities in rides and differences in other rides. So, also people are asking if we're going back. The answer is yes.
Obviously, we're going back.
And we're bringing people along.
Yes, we are.
So, we kind of already worked out the details. Just about, almost. Not quite.
We're just waiting for, everything to drop.
Packages drop.
Exactly.
We'll be dropping in a few months and plan our next trip. And then we're still figuring out dates. Which, that's another thing people ask, like, how do you plan a trip around the weather? You don't.
It's just, it's Florida,
You're gonna get rain regardless.
We just got lucky the last 2 times that the weather kind of worked out in our favor, except hurricanes.
Okay, yeah. Okay, here's the thing. Yes, we were there during Milton, okay? No, it did not affect us. I would like to preface that. It did not affect us. It went right over us, and by the time it hit us, it was already like a category 2.
But that was also just where we were staying.
Yeah, we were more inland, and we were on Disney property. We were safe regardless. But we were prepared anyways. Like, we were totally fine. Like I said, if you guys didn't follow along on our Instagram stories, that's just the way it is.
But it's gonna rain while you're out there. It just, the last 2 times we were there, it didn't rain that much. At least on the days we were at the park.
We got lucky, for sure. But I mean, honestly, the thing with Florida rain is, yes, it rains, but like it stops after a short amount of time, and then it picks up again after a while. It's not like one long rain. It just like, and it's not cold rain because it's always humid.
Yeah.
So you're not gonna die, people.
It'll be fine.
What is your feeling about the Disneyland expansion? Oh, I think I actually mentioned that in our Disneyland update video, which you can also watch, which by the way is like our most viewed video, which kind of shocked actually.
But kind of recap.
So, I feel that they should work on other things rather than expanding.
Like Tomorrowland.
Yesterdayland, yes.
Pretty much.
Very much so. How about you just get rid of the reservation system? We don't need it anymore here. Out there is one thing, you get more tourists. But here, you don't need it anymore. You don't. It's something that, and also, just by doing so many more projects, you're just hiking up the prices for everyone.
Yeah.
So I feel like there's many things that they can work on that's already in the park. And plus, they just opened Tiana's and the whole Bayou country. I think they're fine out here. But the fact that everything is going to California Adventure and not Disneyland is bugging me just a little bit.
Yeah.
So basically, yes, we got Tiana's Bayou Adventure, which, by the way, I love. I went on the one on Walt Disney World. I haven't been on one here yet, but working on it. But I feel like, and then we got the new gift shop at the end of Haunted Mansion, like whatever, woohoo. Come at me, it's fine. It's just not, although it is cute. I've watched videos today of it, but I don't know, like, you have Yesterdayland, as I like to call it. You have the track for the People Mover. Why not bring it back? I mean, they still have it in Walt Disney World.
Yeah.
I miss it. So everything's going to California Adventure, and basically they're bringing Avatar here. Which, if you don't know, they already have Avatar in Disney's Animal Kingdom. But instead of getting the Valley of Moana, like they have out there, we're getting our land to be based off of the movie that just came out, Fire and The Way of Water, and the next movie, Fire and Ash. And from what I'm understanding, we're only getting one attraction in there. There's Toa and Pandora back there. So from what I saw of concept art that I
Yeah.
posted for you guys on that video, it's gonna be one attraction.
Which is kind of weird.
I
Should we
think
see two?
so. Yeah, it's another boat ride, so we'll see what happens. It's gonna be like Navi River.
Yeah, pretty
Well,
much.
well, hopefully not. It'll be different. So at least that's what I do appreciate. That they're not copycatting, at least, which is nice. You know, which I do appreciate. We're getting, actually I'm very excited, we're getting a Coco themed ride in California Adventure, which is also very exciting. Don't know where the heck that's going. Somewhere in California Adventure. God knows where. And we're getting two, like he says he's excited, 2 more rides in Avengers Campus.
Yes.
Which is great, because there's only one ride right now in there. So, that, the Thanos themed ride and the Iron Man themed ride. So, I don't know. As much as I like expanding out here in California, it's also just kind of a mess to do in the middle of Anaheim.
Yeah.
So I don't know what that's going to affect as far as land purpose goes.
Yeah.
I don't know. I am excited for all the Walt Disney World projects coming though. Animal Kingdom's getting rid of Dino Land, a new Tree of Life show, and Magic Kingdom's finally getting a parade. They haven't had a parade in years. Think of the Villains Land.
There you go.
They're getting a Villains themed land and a Cars land, but a different Cars land than what we have.
Yeah.
Which everyone's kind of upset. And they're getting rid of Muppets Courtyard to put in Monstropolis and Hollywood Studios with their first suspended coaster. Anyways, if you want to learn about all this, just go watch my video. That's defeating the purpose of this video. I think that's everything. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, we definitely want a future with this YouTube channel for sure.
Yeah.
We're just still trying to work out exactly what we're doing.
Yeah, it's kind of a learning process for us. We're just
well,
trying
out here too, I think you're more limited in
That
the
is
Disney
true.
space.
But
Where I already have like 1 million videos for our Walt Disney World trip
Yeah.
already. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So it's a different situation.
But yeah, no, definitely let us know what you guys want to see on the channel.
And if you guys want any
Um,
more information on the stuff I talked about, travel agents or whatever else you guys want to know, leave it down below for me. I'll get back to your comments. I always respond.
Yeah.
And the sun's starting to go down, so we're chilling in the park behind our house.
Pretty much.
So, but yeah, thanks for throwing in all the questions. I think that's great. I think that's gonna do it for now.
Yeah.
And hopefully we get back into the swing of things soon.
Yeah, we'll definitely be at the parks before you guys know it. Yeah, it's starting to
This
go.
California, I know. I don't know why Californians would complain about how cold they are, but I'm complaining. We live right by the water,
Yeah.
so it's
But yeah, just thanks for watching today's video.
Yeah, and thanks for supporting
don't forget
us.
to
Cool.
like the video, comment, subscribe.
And follow our
Yeah.
Instagram because that's where all the mayhem happens.
So yeah, but we'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.